What's up, everybody? Mr. Play Dr. Gaming here, back with another video for y'all today. In today's video, we're gonna be looking at Assassin's Creed Shadow. As y'all all know, Assassin's Creed Shadow had recently been released, and the game has been middling, to say the least. Like, some people enjoyed it, other people not so much. And before this game even came out, this game had a lot of controversy around it due to the main character Yusuke and the different types of stuff Ubisoft have been doing that ain't really been faithful to like Japanese culture or Japanese history. So Assassin's Creed Shadows really had not been had not had the best reputation among gamers as a whole, and mostly due to Ubisoft just not sticking to like facts and research and staying like faithful to like Japanese history, and they going off and doing their own thing essentially. So yeah, a lot of people have been not very excited for Assassin's Creed Shadow. A lot of people have been kind of wanting this game to fail, which as a person that like games, I don't really root for games to fail. Like, I want every game to do good, but if I feel like if there's a game that is objectively bad or mediocre, well, the high goal, your game is just bad or mediocre. It's just like, well, try again next time. But this is Ubisoft, and Ubisoft have been having a real rough time when it comes to making games. First, they had their game Skull and Bones, which did not do good at all. Skull and Bones did not do good in the slightest. And also they had X Defiant. We already made a video on X Defiant. X Defiant is closing down. So that was another thing that didn't last long. So Ubisoft so far hadn't had the best look as late, and they are dangerously close to being acquired by Tencent, because there's been a rumor going around saying that Tencent is going to buy Ubisoft. So Ubisoft really needed Assassin's Creed Shadows to do good, and how the game is looking right now, I really don't think that will be the case, because in today's video we're gonna be looking at some Steam data from Assassin's Creed Shadow, because like I said, it recently released, and we're gonna be taking a look at the game's player count. And to be honest with you, the player count really ain't that impressive. So anyway, let's get right into it. So right here, ladies and gentlemen, we are in SteamDB, and SteamDB shows you how well a game is or is not doing. So SteamDB shows everything. They show how many players are playing the game right now, how many players were playing 24 hours ago, and what is the game all-time peak. But first, before we even look at Assassin's Creed Shadow, I want to draw y'all attention to one thing right now. Assassin's Creed Shadows is not in the top 15 of Steam games. Think about it. This is Assassin's Creed Shadow release date. It's not even cracking the top 15. Dude, that is bad for a game like Assassin's Creed Shadow for not even cracking the top 15. If you're a AAA game publisher and your game's not even cracking the top 15, that is not good. Especially for a game franchise well known as Assassin's Creed, it should be number 2 or even number 1. It is no reason why Assassin's Creed Shadows should not be in the most played game with the most played top 15 games. It don't make no sense. So right there, it just shows you Assassin's Creed Shadows is not doing good. But we actually get into the real Assassin's Creed Shadow player count right now. At the time of the recording, there are 25,000 in-game players right now. So there are people that are actually playing Assassin's Creed Shadow right now. 25,000. Then keep in mind, it's 1 o'clock in the morning where I live at, so of course people probably going to bed. They probably had to get up for work in the morning. So, stuff like that. You gotta get off the game. You don't want to be staying up all night, especially if you got stuff to do in the morning. Okay. That's fair, but their 24-hour peak is 41,000. That is not good. 41,000 throughout the entire day. So 41,000 people have bought and played Assassin's Creed Shadow, or give them benefit of that. Let's say there are more people beside those 41,000 that bought Assassin's Creed Shadow and just hadn't launched the game yet, because Steam don't count those players until they actually launch or they actually be in the game. But think about it. 41,000 people haven't even played, 41,000 people are the only ones that bought Assassin's Creed Shadows. So on Steam alone, they got 41,000. That is not good for your game to only have 41,000 copies sold. And keep in mind, Black Myth Wukong, a game that everybody said the best game ever. I hadn't played Black Myth Wukong. Souls like really ain't my type of style of game. But you cannot deny the fact that Black Myth Wukong on its launch date had 1,000 players. Baldur's Gate 3 had more players than Assassin's Creed Shadow. And though, in my opinion, those franchises are not that well known, this is Assassin's Creed, man. Assassin's Creed is like one of the most mainstream video game franchises out there, and you telling me they haven't cracked 100,000 players in 24 hours? Dude, that is not good. That is a death sentence, and Ubisoft cannot afford to have a blunder like Assassin's Creed Shadow. Like I mentioned, this company already had Skull and Bone, which was a major failure, XDefiant, which was a major failure. Even though I did enjoy XDefiant a little bit because I played it, I can't admit that game had a lot of issues that they failed to fix before they shut down the game. They hadn't shut it down yet, but they about to shut it down. But they had a lot of issues that they failed to address, and in turn, they lost a lot of players. So Assassin's Creed Shadow was Ubisoft's last hope. Because, like I said, Ubisoft is not doing good right now. Ubisoft is in a bad position. I think I read an article, don't hold me to it, that Ubisoft, they lost like $11 million. I think that how much Ubisoft lost was like $11 million. Or 11, it was either 11 million or 11 billion. More likely it was 11. I don't know. I think it was 11 million. Don't hold me to it. I had to go back and look at it. I put it on stream to show you how much they lost. But they cannot afford to have a slip up as big as Assassin's Creed, because I feel like if Assassin's Creed Shadows fail, I feel like Ubisoft is cooked. Like, this company cannot bounce back. Ubisoft is on death's door, and quite frankly, it's their fault. If you're a company that's known for putting out mediocre product after mediocre product, not delivering what fans want, constantly putting out crap games, and they keep on doing the same open world formula, this is another reason I would not be buying Assassin's Creed Shadow. Ubisoft is still doing the same open world formula. The same, go to this place, explore this empty open world with nothing interesting to do in it. They've been doing the same thing over and over and over again. And also, they also had another blunder I forgot to mention, was Star Wars Outlaws. I forgot about Star Wars Outlaws. And so they have four failures of a game right now. And God knows how much money they spent on each of these games. I feel like this is really the end for Ubisoft. I feel like Ubisoft cannot come back if Assassin's Creed Shadows bomb. Ubisoft better pray and hope throughout the week that more people buy this game and the player count rises, because right now what I'm looking at, 41,000, dude, that is abysmal for a game for a game series like Assassin's Creed. Dude, Assassin's Creed should be selling like hotcakes. They should be selling like Call of Duty. But dude, they can't even break 100,000. That is embarrassing for a multi-million-dollar company, and a company that's supposed to be putting out triple A games. But anyway, that's my whole take on the Assassin's Creed Shadows situation in their abysmal player count. 41,000 on launch day is not good for a game this size, and the fact that other games like Black Myth Wukong, Baldur's Gate 3, Path of Exile, games that are smaller than Assassin's Creed Shadows, games are working with a smaller budget than Assassin's Creed Shadows, and this game can't even break 100,000 player, but those games can easily cross the 100,000 mark. Come on, man! Like, dude, this is embarrassing for a company like Ubisoft, and they hope it. Again, sometimes they better hope that Assassin's Creed Shadows sell more copies before the end of the week or before the investigate winning this, because let's be honest, if the investigate winning this and the investor realize, hey, this ain't selling like it's supposed to, I think this really is the end of Ubisoft. So yeah, that's my whole thing with the Assassin's Creed Shadows and the player count and Ubisoft, like their death nail if the game doesn't succeed. Let me know your thoughts about Assassin's Creed Shadows in the comment, and let me know if this game failed. Do you think Ubisoft still have another chance to survive, or do you think if Assassin's Creed Shadow fail, will Ubisoft be bought out, or will they just completely close their doors? Let me know in the comment section. I hope y'all have a good one. And by the way, before y'all click off the video, whatever, make sure to leave a critique. Like, let me know what can I be doing better in my videos, because I want to start back making YouTube videos, and I want to know what can I improve on, what can I do better, and I think your feedback will be gladly appreciated, so I know what to change and what can I do better, so I won't be producing mediocre content. So anyway, see y'all next time. Peace.